Next, let's add a view that can give more information about the person. That information may be longer and not fit the screen, so we need a view that is scrollable. A basic scrollable view is ScrollView. A ScrollView can contain only one other view as a child, which is the view that it scrolls. This is commonly a linear layout, and inside the linear layout, you can add other views. If you're only scrolling one view, you can put it directly into the scroll view, which is what we will be doing. First, we drag a scroll view into the layout below the star. Let's look at the code. Here it is, a scroll view that matches the parent in both dimensions, and Android will lay out the scroll view to fill the rest of the available space on the screen. This is because when the system lays out the views, it tries to accommodate the constraints set for all the views. The name and the star both need enough vertical space to show their contents, and then the rest of the vertical space is available to the scroll view. In design, add an ID for the scroll view, BioScroll. The reason for this is to give the Android system an identifier for the view, and if you rotate the screen, the scroll position will be preserved. We can remove the linear layout in the code because we will be only scrolling one view. Now let's drag a text view under the scroll view. Call it BioText. And the style to NameStyle. In strings.xml, let's create a string resource called bio and put in some long text. I have a string here for my app that I'm going to paste. In design, next to the text attribute, we click the three dots and select the bio resource. It would look much better if the text didn't run all the way to the edge of the screen. One way to change this for all text is to add padding to the linear layout at the left and right. We already have the margin at the top of the text view, and we don't want padding at the bottom so that we give a signal that the text is scrollable. In the linear layout attributes, let's create a dimension resource called padding with 16 dp for start. And we can copy-paste it to end. Start and end because they adapt to right-to-left screens, such as Arabic. As a finishing touch, we can make the bio text easier to read by adding some spacing between the lines. We can do this using a line spacing multiplier property. I'm going to set this to 1.2, and you can extract it as a dimension and experiment with it on your own. Finally, always run code reformat code or the corresponding keyboard command for your operating system. This puts the attributes in the preferred order and the same order for all views. This makes the code much easier to read and work with. Here is our completed layout. We have the linear layout at the top around everything. We have our text view for the name, our image view for the star image, the scroll view, and inside the scroll view, the text view for the bio. Let's run our app. And we can scroll the text.